So, probably one of my most anticipated game that is supposed to come out this year is Chaos Zero Nightmare, and they just dropped brand new PB and also announcing they are going to be doing pre-registration starting in July. So let's jump in and watch the PB first.
艦長、気がついた？あなたはファーストでしょ？覚えてないと困るんだけど。
俺の番だな。綺麗に焼いてやる。近づかないで。私の前から全部消えて。サク、みんな胸を張れ。容赦はしません。霧の時間です。このトリックはどうかね。クライマックスだ。戦術切り。悪夢を繰り返してでも0から1へ。
So that was a new trailer for Chaos Zero Nightmare. I think it looks awesome. The previous trailer came out in last year in November, so about 7 months ago, and I think they really took their time to make the game look much better for sure. They definitely cooked. I think that's probably the right way to put it, since they were going to release this game last year, but now it's been delayed until almost a year after, since I think they're planning to release this game later this year for both Korean server, global server, and such. And I'm assuming since they are doing pre-registration in July, give or take, I would say earliest is late September or October or even November, those times. So I'll probably say October is probably the safe bet. So you just gotta wait 5 months at the max, maybe 4 months if it's early. So quite excited to play this game. Anyways, let's go over trailer frame by frame. And the first thing I noticed is the story elements. I think it is definitely a massive improvement compared to Epic 7 storytelling. They did say they want to make this game more story driven for sure compared to Epic 7, and I can see the effort they put behind it there, and I really enjoy what I'm seeing currently. I think it looks pretty good, and the story seems to be dubbed to a certain degree as well, so looks pretty nice. Also, this part seems to be really good. I think her name is Ray from the trailer we can see, and she seems to be getting attacked by monsters, and it goes to scene where she starts crying and screaming. That's pretty good. Pretty well done. I gotta give a little clap for that, because I think games are afraid to do those types of things these days, and Super Creative definitely did not go censor routes. I think they're going for full brutal routes, and I think it's rare to see. Really like the result. We are greeted with Ray once again after her having a mental breakdown from your failure run. Most likely you have to kind of heal her with the medic bay. Older games like Earth Frontline Azure Lane had a system like this, where if your character breaks down, you have to repair them through repair stations, stuff like that. But it seems like they have something like that built in into the game as well to manage your characters after they go through mental breakdown. So kind of cool. I'm not sure if this types of system will stay in the long run. Probably after a couple of years, players complain about it and they might get rid of it. But for the beginning of the game, I guess it does add the story elements and lore aspects as well. So I'm cool with it, but just hope the resource management isn't too aggressive, but we'll see. Next part we see is the first official look of how the stages are going to be working within Chaos Zero Nightmare. If you play a lot of roguelike games, this stage looks very familiar to many other games you played. It has a bunch of nodes with a question mark, monster encounter marks. Purple nodes are probably something more challenging, and it looks like a staple from many other those genre games out there, and it looks good, and I like what I'm seeing. There seems to be huge map as well. It doesn't seem to be very limited, so I'm quite excited to see many different encounters you will run into. And honestly, they put a lot of work into the background. Of course, this is not 3D game, so some people might look down on it, but for 2D games, I think this is probably one of the highest quality 2D games that I've seen from my experience of playing many different gacha games over years. And I really enjoy what I'm saying. Monsters looks greedy, looks very scary as well, and the characters looks cool and cute enough. And you can definitely see like map design is very greedy. It's kind of creepy vibe too, and I really like what I'm seeing personally. I'm just like kind of stunned, to be honest with you. I think this is far exceeding my expectations. I think they really overdone themselves with the interacting with these types of monsters, and this map especially looks awesome as well. And you'll probably see this part a little bit later in the PV as well. We'll go over it. Next part is showing more options before you encounter your enemies, maybe a boss or elite monster. But first option gives you getting either blue to orange gears depending on your luck. Second one is going to be rolling the dice, and if you get the number 6 or higher, you are going to be get some special reward, I guess. And the last option is you are going to be losing 20% your HP, but you are able to change one of your normal gray card into normal to blue gray cards. So I guess that's kind of risky as well. So I think within this trailer they go with the middle one as well, and they are going to be rolling the dice, and they are going to be getting number 8, so they are succeeded, and I guess they got some reward, but they didn't show that screen. Within this encounter, we can see our characters on the debuff and such, and lost chunk of HP. I'm not sure if that's related to character being under that stress meter. We'll see how it finds out, but we got some different dialogue options. First one is checking who this Mr. Figure is. This one is collecting some random legendary gear that sounds pretty good, and one in the middle is what the person is going to be picking, which is triggering this Void Expedition event. And once person clicks that, you are going to be getting different options as well. You're going to be losing 10% of HP by reaching deeper, and it's going to be redoing this event. You can also roll the dice, and if you get 19, you are going to be getting some special specific legendary gear, but getting 19 number for your dice seems to be really difficult. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. And the last one is going to be you are going to be getting 10 more points to your stress meter, but you are able to duplicate one card, so this could be very crucial trade-off as well. So yeah, it seems to be having tons of options for you to think out when you're playing the game. Like I said, I think most of gacha games, roguelike mode does not have that much variety when it comes to event triggers and such, where in this game I think they really focused that on, and I think there's a reason why this game has been developed for a long time. This game has been developed since like at least 2021, I believe, so 4 years at least. And yeah, I think game looks pretty good so far from what I've seen. It looks really interesting. And next, they are showing many different boss design, and they look scary. And I really like how there is tons of variety already, and they'll probably add more down the road as well as they release more content. And quite excited to see what they can really do. And they just looks like such a high quality and looks awesome. And this is definitely the game I've been looking out for. I really wanted a good roguelike game with a good quality. I think there wasn't anything out there personally in terms of a mobile platform, and this looks good. And this is probably another encounter, but seems to be giving you a very good result since it gives you random effect, but the middle one is going to be giving you 100% HP recovery. So that sounds pretty awesome. It's also going to be giving some special effect to your card as well. So yeah, I think meeting her is going to be very crucial to help you win your battle. But we also get to see some new character with the new skill animations and some returning character like this wolf guy. And we also get to see, I think, a brand new character we didn't see before. And she's going to be doing some void attack with her hand. Looks very, very cool. I like what I'm seeing. And we also get this katana characters. I think this is probably the big character they want to sell to the players. We also get the character using drones, which looks pretty cool and such. Like overall, I think game looks like such a good quality for 2D games. And look at this fancy sword skill animations. She looks pretty cool. I think she's probably the character everyone wants to aim for. I'm not sure if they will release her within the launch version of the game. Maybe she'll be locked behind some special gacha. We'll see. Just to point out, these enemies you fight seems to be having crazy shield and really high HP. So if you play the Slate Aspire, these types of numbers looking very, very scary, since like that looks tough to fight. So we'll see how hard the game will get. But I'm quite excited to see like how challenging this game will be. But I really like what I'm seeing. Like there is no complaint for me. Of course, the monetization system is going to be very important aspects as well for you to consider playing something like a gacha games. But quality-wise, I am excited. There is just nothing to complain about. It definitely got to much better since the PB they released like 7 months ago, and taking their time to delay the game was definitely the right choice. It just looks so much better, and the characters seems to be suffering quite a lot, so I'm glad they're keeping that theme they're going with. And this game might not be everyone's cup of tea, but dear god, it looks awesome. And look at this boss, it looks brutal. Oh my god, yeah, it looks crazy. Have you seen something like this in gacha games? I don't know. But yeah, this girl scared the hell out of herself looking at these monsters. I think I'll feel the same way if I was there. But Cast Your Nightmare, it looks great. And they are going to be doing pre-registration begins in this July. So hopefully they will also do some closed beta tests, and hopefully I will be able to get in. Because yeah, it'll be a shame if I don't and have to wait for the actual release of the game. But this is great new trailers. I was really hoping this game will come out this year, and I think this is a safe confirmation that this game is coming out this year. And once again, it's a great trailers, and I can't wait to play it for myself. But that is pretty much it for me for this trailers. Hope you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time with more videos. Thanks for watching.
艦長、気がついた？あなたはファーストでしょ？覚えてないと困るんだけど。
俺の番だな。綺麗に焼いてやる。近づかないで。私の前から全部消えて。さく、みんな胸を張れ。容赦はしません。霧の時間です。このトリックはどうかね。クライマックスだ。戦術切り。
悪夢を繰り返してでも0から1へ